welcome to another episode of the Purpose Partner Path. I'm your host, Wendy Gladney. This space is all about helping women who find themselves at a crossroad, rediscovering who they are so they can become unshakable and live with strategic grace. We will also talk about life's transitions with faith and with resilience and with grace, and we will make sure that we constantly keep in mind the things that matter to you. It is my hope that each episode will offer insight and inspiration to help you rediscover your purpose and walk boldly into your next chapter. So go grab that cup of tea, like me, or a cup of coffee, whatever suits you. And then don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on my socials. And let's get started. So, I want to talk today about life's crossroads. A crossroad is an intersection where two or more paths cross, where you have to make a decision which way you're going to go. Sometimes the path looks smooth and clear, while other times we find ourselves standing at a crossroad, faced with decisions we never expected or challenges that we never even imagined. I know this terrain very well. Why? Because over the years I've navigated divorce. I've dealt with single parenting. I've had career pivots. I've had health scares and seasons of loss. But each experience reminded me that crossroads are not stop signs. You don't have to stop. They are invitations. Invitations to learn more about ourselves. And as your purpose partner, I desire to walk alongside you to help you discover your voice, reclaim your strength, and move forward with grace. So today, let's look at 7 specific crossroads that many of us have had to face during our lifetime. I know that I have. And so I'm hoping that I'll be able to share a little bit of wisdom to help you along your journey. One of those crossroads many of us women have faced is our career and our calling. What I also like to refer to your meaning. I've always told people to understand your meaning will help you develop your message, which will help you carry out your mission, which of course is your purpose. So whether you are considering a job change, whether you're starting a business or re-entering into the workplace or stepping into retirement, career crossroads can feel very overwhelming. As you face this challenge, pause to regain clarity on what truly matters to you. What are your values? What are your skills? And what are your lifestyle needs? Create a short list of non-negotiables, making sure that you're very clear of what you can and cannot live with or live without. Then explore opportunities that align with them. And remember, a detour can be the doorway to your life's calling. Let me repeat that. A detour can be a doorway to your life's calling. A second crossroad can be about relationships and family, marriage, divorce, becoming a widow, experience an empty nest, caregiving for aging parents, or blending families can stretch the heart in unexpected ways. And I have gone through many of those. I am currently a caregiver for a loved one. I've dealt with blended families. I know what it's like to have an empty nest. All of those things can tug at our emotions. It can tug at our heartstrings. So honor your emotions. Set healthy boundaries and give yourself permission to redefine what family support looks like for you. Seek community through trusted friends, a therapist, or a faith group, your church, so that you don't have to carry this weight alone. Third, let's look at health and wellness. Whether it's hormonal changes that we all go through or chronic illness, which I've personally experienced, our bodies often signal when it's time for us to slow down. and make different choices. I know I've had to slow down and make different choices. I've had to be mindful of what I eat, drink. I've had to be mindful of making sure I get out there and get my steps in and walk and do stretches. Because as I get older, which means many of us are getting older, we've got to keep that body in motion. So listen to your body without judgment. Give yourself grace. Schedule regular checkups with your doctor. Nourish, drink plenty of water, and exercise and rest. Don't feel guilty over rest. All of us need a rest. So don't feel guilty, and embrace small daily habits that promote good healing. This has been a real big one for me. So wellness is not about perfection. It's about stewardship. Are you being a good steward with your health? All right, let's look at number 4. Number 4 is going to deal with identity and purpose. This is more than just about a career. Life transitions can leave us wondering, who am I now? All the things I've gone through, who am I? Whether it's after a breakup, a career shift, or a major life event, identity questions can make us feel unsettled. We can feel like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And deeply transformative. When I have experienced these moments, I have found for me that praying, meditating, and journaling have helped me to get centered. And the other thing I've learned is celebrate past achievements, but stay open to new dreams. Remember that your purpose is right there, and it's about becoming. 5th, financial stability. Unexpected expenses, career changes, or preparing for retirement can spark all kinds of anxiety. Face your finances with courage. Don't be just thinking that you don't want to deal with it and put your head in the sand like an ostrich. Deal with it. Have the courage. Then create a realistic budget. Explore financial education resources if you need it, and consider working with a trusted advisor. Small, consistent steps, such as saving, reducing your debt, and making sure that you negotiate for long-term payments if necessary, can help lead to security. And if you've made some bad decisions, don't give up. Just start over and be consistent. All right, you ready for number 6? Let's look at faith and our spiritual growth. Very, very important. We must be mindful of our faith and our spiritual growth. Questions regarding faith, seasons of doubt, or the desire for deeper spiritual connection often arise during life challenges. Allow yourself to explore. Remember I said, for me, praying, meditating, journaling, reading my Bible, joining a faith community that nurtures your soul are all so very important. Growth often begins in the quiet moments when we just simply listen and be quiet and be still. And our final topic today is about the importance for all of us to care about the society that we live in and social justice. Yes, that is a part of a crossroad, because we're at a crossroad right now where we have to make decisions on where we stand. We have to navigate racial inequalities. We have to look at all the inequities that exist. We have to look at gender expectations or cultural pressures that can feel heavy and isolating. Educate yourself. Engage in respectful dialogue. Remember, respect. Respect. We all want respect. Be slow to judge and quick to listen. And through it all, practice self-care. As you advocate for change and for others, make sure you're taking care of you and your family. And remember, your voice matters. We live in a time when we must extend forgiveness. We have to do that for ourselves and to others. And I am truly a believer in the power of one. I believe each one can touch one, and that each of us can make a difference, and that we can change with just our small little voices. We can be that difference. So I hope something you heard today will help you navigate the various crossroads of your life. Until next time, I'm your host, Wendy Gladney. your purpose partner, from crossroads to confidence, from shaken to unshakable, from purpose to power. And please, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to follow me on all my socials on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram at Wendy Gladney. Until next time, see you later.